Hello everyone, my name is Juliet Moore, and today I'm presenting my first critical creative reflection for my ACE Media Studies project, The Five Campers. This reflection will focus on how my film uses and challenges media conventions and how it represents social groups and issues. I've broken down this presentation into several components: an introduction to core concepts, an analysis of genre conventions and visual language, and finally, a deep dive into representation and social issues that my film will explore. To start off, The Five Campers heavily utilizes found footage tropes like shaky cameras and diegetic sound to create a sense of realism. However, I also wanted to challenge horror movie norms by integrating moments of comedic relief. My film represents a modern female social group and explores the psychological concept of fear-feeding in isolated environments. When comparing a film to a classic like The Blair Witch Project, you can see shared conventions, such as a group getting lost in the woods and then a sense of panic upon realizing they're being watched. Where I diverged was by adding comedy. Unlike the Blair Witch Project, which maintains a constant state of dread, my film includes surprises that break the tension to make the experience more comedic and memorable. My visual language is designed to feel raw and unedited. I chose to challenge the constant dread convention by inserting a scene where a character farts, which I will show now.
I wasn't even that scared.
This choice was deliberate. It humanizes the characters, making them feel like real people and real friends rather than just typical horror movie victims, which actually would increase the audience's emotional investment when they eventually go missing. Regarding gender, my film features an all-female cast, representing a homogeneous social group. While they initially seem like scared victims, the classic scare victims, I aim to shift the damsel in distress cliche by showing them as real friends, by focusing on their collective fear and bond, rather than relying on a male savior. I'm challenging traditional gender roles often seen in many 80s slasher films. The witch acts as the antagonist, or the other. She is a metaphorical representation of internal anxiety which feeds on the character's fear. I use this distorted visual language whenever she is near to signal that she is a supernatural force and breaks the established reality of the found footage format in the real world. Finally, the film touches on cultural anxieties regarding isolation in our hyper-connected digital age. Being lost in the woods without a signal is a nightmare for many people in the modern world. The fact that characters stay allegedly dead reflects the real-world fear of the unknown and the painful lack of closure often seen in many missing persons cases over the years. Thank you for joining me in this reflection. Filming The Five Campers was an amazing journey in balancing established horror techniques with modern, authentic characterizations, and this will include my CCR warrant.